What's going on, everyone? This is John G, aka Mr. Go In. We got to talk about Hurricane Harvey. You know, this hurricane was pretty devastating to southeast Texas and some parts of Louisiana. Major floods. I mean, highways basically looking like the ocean. I mean, it was actually surreal just to see some of the videos and the pictures. And it was really hard to see, you know, your friends basically posting on Facebook, hey, you know, water's rising in my house, I need help. I mean, that's pretty scary to see, and you just feel like so helpless. But luckily, a good amount of my friends were rescued by boat. But unfortunately, there's been 37 confirmed deaths so far from the storm. When things like this happen, it really should put things in perspective. Like, you got one shot at this life. I mean, you got priorities and you need to get them straight. If there's, you know, something you really want to do, you know, do it, because tomorrow really just isn't promised. So as you may or may not know, I live in Houston. I was not in town during the storm. I was already scheduled to be out of town. I was doing a performance in DC for the weekend. But when I saw all the news about the storm, you know, I packed an extra big suitcase and 2 carry-on bags because 2005 Hurricane Katrina, New Orleans, yeah, I lived through that. I was living in New Orleans at the time. I left the day before that storm hit. Just in case Harvey was just as bad or as Katrina, I thought, let me just kind of be prepared, right? So I did that. So now I'm staying with a friend in Florida till it's about safe to go back. I'm thinking I'll likely go back sometime next week, but you know, right now I have no idea what my house looks like. I have no idea what the damages are. A lot of people have been asking, hey, how are you? I'm good. How's the house? I have no idea. And so the thing is, I'm not necessarily worried, not because I don't think there's any damage, it's just because there's nothing I can do about it from here. So there's no point in just worrying and getting your stomach in knots and, you know, giving yourself sort of all these health problems for what? There's nothing I can do. So I'm just going to wait it out, wait till it's safe to get back, and I'll get back and assess and I'm going to move on, you know. That's all I can do. In terms of helping people out, if you live sort of in the Houston area, you can give donations or you can volunteer at the Houston Food Bank. If you don't live close to Houston, you know, there's lots of organizations that you can donate to that will help the people that need the help the most. The thing is, you don't want to get scammed. When these disasters happen, it's sad to say, but a lot of scammers pop up and become opportunists. So basically, stick with the names that you know. The Salvation Army, you know, the Red Cross, established organizations that have been around for a long time. Do your research. You know, J.J. Watt, who plays for the Houston Texans, he's doing a fund that has gotten a lot of attention. You can bet your bottom dollar that money's going to go where it needs to go, because it's gotten so much attention so far. It's already above $10 million. And, you know, every other day they're talking about what the new total is. So if you want to see, you know, where your money's going and who else is contributing, that's a good one to donate to. I'll put a link in the description below to a lot of the funds that you can donate to, But that's it. I'm going to keep this video kind of short. Next week, hopefully, I'll be back home. I'll let you know how things look there. But I'm staying positive. Please keep us all in your prayers. If we learned anything from Hurricane Katrina, you know, this rebuild is not going to take months or a year or 18 months. It's going to be years. There are parts of New Orleans that still really have never come back from Katrina. So it's going to take a while to rebuild, but our spirit has to remain strong. So we got to stay positive. I'm staying positive too. So with that being said, until next time.